But tomorrow at the Richland Mall, the South Carolina Science Academy is putting on a STEM day for the kids, a STEM camp.
That's correct.
Nathan and Bennett.
Right.
Got it. All right. Just like that. So what is STEM and what do you guys do?
STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics.
Okay. All right, that of course our friend Nathan Yon, the founder of the South Carolina Science Academy, here on Good Day back in May. Very, very sadly, about 2 weeks after that interview and that time with us, he was killed in a car crash. Fantastic guy. I knew him only a short time, but his connection was amazing. Autumn and Gabe Perkins, also with the South Carolina Science Academy. A true loss, honestly, to science and education. Nathan was such a good guy.
He was really engaging, not only for community, but for students, for teachers. He made people excited about being involved in the school.
Yeah, it was really good stuff. So, and what I'm glad to see, though, is that his dream of the South Carolina Science Academy didn't perish with him. It's continuing on. And I'm very excited and very proud that you guys came back, and I want to be able to share that mission as well. You know, Nathan's vision of the dream. So what do we do? We're talking science then, which is kind of cool. And I'm not clearly not as smart as Gabe here because I don't have a clue. I can barely spell science. But what have you got going on? This is so cool when you guys do these experiments. What do you got?
Well, we have some milk. And we are going to put some. Yes, we are going to put some food coloring.
Okay.
There's some dots in there.
And what is exactly we're trying to accomplish in this experiment?
We're going to see how the fat in the milk and the there's another type in the milk.
The peptide bonds?
The peptide bonds.
A little help from friends, that's all.
Yeah.
And we're going to put some soap in the milk.
Okay, so this is whole milk and this is some soap, just some regular dish detergent.
Yeah.
And some food coloring. Okay.
So
can I try some on my side?
Sure, you can definitely.
All right, cool. Let me try this. All right, can I just make a little
several dots there in the middle, and the surface tension will keep that food dye on top of the milk.
Explain surface tension to me, because I'm not that bright.
Well, we have the milk, which is much more dense than the liquid containing the food dye. So we have
so we're just going to sit here and float. Oh, look, it's like a little tiger paw. Isn't that fun? All right.
Oh, no, tiger paw. So then you take a Q-tip, and the enzymes within the soap are basically going to create a peptide bond reaction where actually it separates the bonds really quickly.
Okay.
And you wouldn't be able to see this otherwise. So if you were to do this without the food coloring, you really wouldn't notice the reaction.
Okay.
So Gabe, you want to take yours?
Gabe, do you do this at home? Do you like do some cool stuff at home?
Yeah.
Try to figure stuff out?
Stick it right in the middle.
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can stick it actually all the way in.
Neat. Here, let's see what I do on this side. Let's see if I can do the same thing. All
Yeah.
right, hang on. Let me try this. Why is science so important for the young people to understand it and have a real appreciation for it?
Maybe so they can learn a lot more things like engineering for kids. I went there and I learned a lot of programming, and my stepdad is an engineer.
This is so cool.
He can come home with 3D printed things that are.
Yeah. So we talk about a lot of science at home, and his dad is in IT, and his stepdad's a mechanical engineer. So we talk about how science and technology can be used to serve community.
And if you look at some of the fastest growing trends in in jobs, it is in science and technology. Those are the fastest the fastest growing areas where there's employment. There's going to be employment in 20 years. Is this field.
And in fact, there's a job surplus, but a workforce shortage. So that's really where we want education to come in and fill that gap. And fill it in a way that serves community, not just science for science, but science for problem solving.
Fantastic stuff. Autumn and Gabe Perkins from the South Carolina Science Academy. We're going to continue on. Another part of science is not just cool experiments, but it's robotics and electronics, and we're going to talk about that when Good Day Columbia comes right back. Also a way you can join Gabe on Saturday and do some science yourself. Stay with us. We're continuing on. Talk about science and education, starting with a little wee bit. How old is Gabriel, by the way?
He'll be 10 next month.
See, when you're 10 years old, you can learn stuff. The South Carolina Science Academy, of course, the dream of Nathan Yon, who I guess, was a founder of the Science Academy, worked with it to try to really build it up, continuing on Autumn Perkins. And Dr. Buell, you're from the engineering school at USC.
Well, computer science.
Computer science and
South
engineering.
Carolina.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Don't hit me or nothing, all right? Got to get that title right. But we're talking about science, and it's not just experimenting with cool things, which we just did, but science also goes into the IT world and robotics and apps and computers.
Yeah, one of the things that I tell kids about what we do is that we get to play with great toys.
Right.
we bought these some time ago. I never did get the students to actually write the programs to give us our dogs in a conga line, but that was one of my hopes.
Hey now.
But the dog wakes up. Robotics is critical to a great many things that are going on right now, from manufacturing to assisting senior citizens to working with autistic kids.
Sure.
And the hard part really has always been the programming.
So this guy's got a little computer inside. Hello, good morning.
It's
That's so neat.
It wakes up. Actually, the most amazing thing is if you turn it on its back, it actually knows how to turn itself over.
So he's not even like a turtle then, because turtles can't quite do that.
Turtles can't quite do that, but
that is so cool.
so we have
he's little barking, his little mouth's going.
Yeah, we have a robotics professor who works with Roomba robots. Actually, is the best of these little vacuum cleaner robot.
Gravity, however, is still a struggle for the dog.
Gravity is always an issue. Yes, this is one of those things that's hard to do a do-over on. But
that is really, really neat. Hello, buddy.
So yes, if the sound were on, it would be playing this annoying little beeping thing.
I got you.
That's okay.
That is neat.
And then unfortunately, sometimes it just sits down to
Lay
watch.
down. There you go. Well, so you've also got an app you build. This is kind of talking about building apps and technology and science. Hey, buddy, I'm going to move you right over here. You can watch from right here. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. So what is this exactly?
Well, I'm working with an interdisciplinary team at USC to do a public history mobile app for walking on the horseshoe. It will track you. This is in demo mode. It will track you with GPS coordinates, and it will present the
like an education about history through the horseshoe.
Yeah,
the
fact that there was, in fact, at the University of South Carolina, the university owned slaves, and there's a history to that that a lot of people are not aware of.
And it's on that app right there.
And it's on the app.
That is very cool stuff. Science, technology, regular science as well. Going to start them young, go up through college, and continue. That's where the jobs certainly are. Now, you've got a special day planned for the South Carolina Science Academy at Columbia College on Saturday, right?
Yes, we have many community supporters, and Columbia College is helping us host a Engineering for Kids event. We will have a video game design workshop from 1 to 3. And at the same time, we're going to have a community outreach and parent information session about the school itself, talk about our curriculum, our model for instruction, the location, the grades we'll serve, and it'll be exciting. It'll be 1 to 3 on Saturday.
We've got links for you, by the way, at WACH.com, not only for the South Carolina Science Academy, but also for this very cool event. So you can get that. And this, Dr. Beal, this is really cool stuff you guys are creating. And I don't even know where to start with this stuff. Science, I can turn my computer on, turn my GPS and my phone on, and that's about the only science I have. Hey, buddy. Nothing like that. And once again, just really, really proud to be involved in continuing the hard work of our friend Nathan Yon, who did die a few months back, but he certainly is well missed by the science community and certainly by the kids of the community as well who just love the science stuff. Nathan, we certainly do miss you.
He was wonderful. He was a wonderful guy.
There are links for you at watch.com, guys. 6:47. Stay with us. We're going to come back. Garrett's got your full forecast, and it's going to be a chilly one. It's certainly not dog walking weather unless it's a robot dog. Stay with us.